going to take a look at a really fun song. This is, of course, I'm a Believer. Done, well, originally done by the author, Neil Diamond, but really turned into a huge hit for the Monkees. And we're going to take a look at both versions. They are just in different keys, but pretty much follow the same chord progression, even kind of have the same solo. We'll take a look at the solo, too. We're gonna start with a listen segment, though. So in the next segment, I'm going to just play through it, just strumming through the chord progression in both keys, so you can try to piece that together first. So hopefully you haven't printed up the chart that I've included with this. Also have tab to it in one of the keys, because we'll work on a couple of little specific things that happen in that. The first thing I encourage you to do, as always, is go listen to the two versions. Be sure to listen to Neil's and listen to Mickey's, who sang the Monkees version. Local drummer, star from Los Gatos, hit it big with the Monkees. Well, not really. Well, kind of anyway. Yeah, he did hit it big. His mother lived here for a long time. Probably might even still. Not sure. Anyway, so in the next segment, I will strum through it just so you can hear the chord progression without anything else in there. But first, go listen to them and see if you can figure out what keys they're in and what the chord progressions are. Really basic, not too many chords. So, next segment we'll listen, and after that we will break it down. Let's start with Neil's version. Little introduction. Two measures of this chord, and this is the key it's in. Okay, there we have it. Here is that little run, a little slower. And that leads into our first note there. Now, the Monkees version started with the same little intro, although they modified it a little bit, and all of a sudden we had this. Right into the song, not with a couple extra measures. So here it is in the Monkees key. Well, that was a little bit of a lesson I put together, a pretty involved lesson actually, on I'm a Believer. And we rely on ear training, trying to hear the chord progression in the first place, then even working on trying to play some of the solos. So all that stuff gets worked into the lesson. If you'd like to check it out, it's available at TotallyGuitars as an individual purchase or as part of the Target program, where we have hundreds and hundreds of lessons right now. So a couple other Neil Diamond tunes in there. No other Monkees songs yet, but we'll probably get to some of those in the near future. And a lot of free lessons as well, so some that are a little bit less complicated. Great ones to get started on. I think there's like 60 of those there still. So if you'd like to get started with that or our free program, anything else, you can get pretty far with just by coming over and checking out the free stuff. But I'm a Believer. It's part of the Target program, as are hundreds and hundreds of other songs. So when you get a chance, come visit us at TotallyGuitars.